The Harley Quinn to my Joker. Now I remember Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. So I started going to school out in Buffalo. You know what I mean? You know, I was getting my classes set up, figuring out what I wanted to do, viewing out the campus. It was cool. It was cool. Now the main things I got attached to in school was working out. Working out was my thing every single day. I had the gallon of water with me. I was going hard in my classes, of course. I was going hard in my classes. But like working out was my thing every single day. And the shorties was cool on campus. A lot of, you feel me? A lot of cute little things. I was just scoping out first when I first got there. I was more of the type to be by myself in college. Like, I was just locked in with what I had going on. I would smoke time to time. Now, when I first got there, I was smoking like every day. You know what I mean? And working out and focusing on school. Now, once I got my classes, set up, I was, died in the class and stuff like this. And, dog, I got to my writing class, and I seen a shorty in the back of the class. I seen a shorty, she was like tatted up. So she stood out to me, you know what I mean? I like tatted up shorty, so I looked at her. I'm like, yeah, she cool. I ain't say nothing to her that day though. You know how sometimes you just scope out, a cute shorty or a cute woman, and you don't really say nothing. You don't really feel like saying nothing in the moment, So as time going by, I'm going hard. Like, I'm going hard in the gym. I'm going hard in my classes. That math though, that math was crazy, you know what I mean? But I was putting my effort, forward, and I did okay in the class. But writing, man, I was acing all them jokes. I was acing all my papers. I was a poet, for real. I was really doing that for real. And overall, I'm like, one day I'm walking out of class, and I'm like, I'm probably gonna say something to her. I still didn't make up my mind, dog, because I'm going through my moment where I'm just like smoking my blunts and just working out in class. So I'm like, it's not that, I wasn't like trying to stay away from shorties in college. I was just feeling campus out. Like, I wasn't trying to just dive right into something, like right off rip. You know what I mean? I was having my fun scoping out real quick. I was just trying to feel the atmosphere. My baby. I was trying to see what everything was like. I was trying to see where everything, I was trying to see what the class is like, how good I'm in the classes. I'm getting used to the gym, you know what I mean? Where the machine's at, you know what I mean? Because I already was a workout head. For real. I was just filling out everything. The food was fire. It was cool. I'll give it about 7 out of 10. The food on campus was about 7 out of 10. If anybody don't know, it was Buffalo State. Buffalo State. The food was alright. The food was cool and stuff like that. And I was just grinding, dog. And one day, I seen her in class. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna say something to her. I'm on that. So I walked up to her, got her information, told her put my number in her phone, got her Instagram. And, she was one of them anti-social Johns. You know what I mean? She was one of them anti-social Johns. Y'all know how them anti-social Johns, they be the nastiest ones. Y'all know how that go. So I'm feeling her out. She anti-social, but as you start talking to them, they start to open up. You start to see almost a different side of them. If y'all know, y'all know. So I start seeing a different side of her. You know what I mean? I got to know her a little bit, because as we leaving class, I approached her. You know what I mean? I approached her, had her take down my information. We chopping it up. She said her name. I say something about her neck tat, because she had a neck tat. It was hard. She had a neck tat. And we was talking. We was going back and forth talking, to her dorm. And she lived in the apartment section. Like, you had the dorms where everybody dorm at, and then you had the students who stayed in the apartment section, like the apartment dorms or whatever. I think it's just like I think it's apartment dorms, or it could just be an apartment, but it was an apartment type thing. And it was like a 15 to 20 minute walk, and that set the tone. You know, you really want to give a shorty the comfortability of just letting her get comfortable type jump. Like you want the shorty to be comfortable, my boy. That's why I say follow the channel, subscribe to the channel for game, dog. Y'all boys don't know game for real. So I'm getting her comfortable. For the ones who know game, y'all know game though. I'm getting her comfortable, and we walking back, and you know it's all vibes. You feel me? I'm walking her down. I'm walking her down. I'm walking her down. I'm walking her down. You feel me? You know, just talking to her. You know, letting her know where niggas stand and stuff like that. And we, you know, halfway there, we get knowledge on each other. You know what we got going on, and how we feel about the class, how we like about campus. She said she was working a job, you know, over at Burger King, you know, getting her hustle up while she in school. And she had like these green box breads. She had like these green box breads, you know, Harley Quinn, for real. We're gonna get to it when she met Joker, for real. Well, she already met Joker, but she ain't see that side yet. She ain't see it. She ain't know yet. So we walking back. We getting closer. It's about 2 minutes. Everything smooth. She rocking with me. I'm rocking with her. And I go up to her apartment door. You know, walking to her door. You know, walking to her dorm. And you know, that was that. I just wanted her to, you know the kid real quick. Know the man real quick. You know what I mean? So after that, I walk out. I'm going about my day. I actually hit the gym right after that. The games don't stop, my boy. The games don't stop. You feel me? I gotta go crazy. I gotta hit the extra sets. I gotta hit the extra sets. So I hit the extra sets. You feel me? And the food was good, bro. Like, I was like at a point where it's like, yo, dog, I get to work out all day, and I get to grub right after, like any time of the day I want. You feel me? Now I'll be hitting the restaurants up though. And you know that stuff costs money though. So yeah, that was fire though. That was the fire part of the food section. But yeah, that was just, you know, the eating games and stuff like that. Then I got to the crib, you know, the dorm and stuff like that. And I ain't texting no nothing. I ain't calling no nothing. And I got to the next day. But the class, so how it worked at the school I was at, and you don't have the same, you know, class every day. You have it every 2 days. So you have classes, you know, say it's Monday, you have classes, maybe about 4 or 5, depending on your schedule. And then the next day you have about 4 to 5, or, you know, 3 to 2, whatever, how many classes you got, but they'll all be different classes. So the next day, I ain't really see her. I ain't text her no nothing. I was, you know, just catching her in person. So when I seen her again, this time, she gonna meet the Joker side of me this time. I'm like, yeah, she gonna meet the Joker side of me. So I'm like, this time we walking back. I'm like, you know, you wanna come to my dorm? And I already put my roommate on game. Now my roommate was cool. He was a white boy. He was cool. Like he was a Jet fan. We was clicking off football, and we was just talking. You know, we was just talking about things in life. And he was, you know, going through his things, and I was just giving him advice. And you know, that was my guy for real. So I already put him on game. We already had a system going. You know, if you got guests coming over, just let each other know and just give a heads up, and then we'll, you know, let the other person have the room. So I gave him a heads up. He let me have the room. And as I'm walking to the room with her, cause she with it. She said, I'm like, you trying to come back to the room with me? She like, yeah, come on. She just with it. So we going back to the room, and I already got the comfortability of just like, all right, she want to meet Joker type. She want to meet the Joker side of me. You gonna meet the Joker side of me anyways. But I already knew she was going for real. She gave off that energy, and she was feeling the vibe. So we get to the dorm, we heading up, and we probably chop it up for a little bit. Boy, I tell you, I tell you, but I laid back. I laid back. But she had a throat. She started going crazy. I'm like, okay. This is like my first, like, first hit up on campus, like, type joint. Like, this the first, this some getting settled in type thing. You know what I mean? So as I'm getting the fellatio, I'm getting the fellatio. But she going so crazy. She going so crazy. But I'm bust twice. Bust twice. This before I even get in there. But this when she meet Joker. This when she meet the Joker side of me. Boy, I'm still getting at it. Boy, I still get back at it. Boy, I still get back at it. Man, I'm in there. I'm going crazy. See, you got to hit that spot when you in there. You got to figure out what that girl's spot is, and you got to hit that girl's spot. And most of them got that same spot. You just got, feel me? Hit the top of the clit up. Hit that spot. And get in her. Get in her ish. Get in her ish. Get in her ish. She ain't gonna forget you, bro. She ain't gonna ever forget you. So get in her ish. And yeah, she meeting Joker. She seeing that other side of me for real. But she already met him. But it was just time to really play the games. It was time to really get active, Ty John. So we getting active. Boom. After that, we chop it up. We ain't really chop it up like that. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't really chop it up like that. But she was cool though. She was cool, and we just vibed for a little bit, and then I walked her back to the dorm. I smoked the blunt after, and I smoked the blunt while I was walking her back. And we got to the dorm, and I just walked her up. I mean, her apartment. And then I walked her up, and that was that. And then it became almost a cycle. Now she really with the game. She really, she liking. She was my Harley Quinn. She liking it. She liking it. Feel me? She had the green hair. She had that type vibe. You know what I mean? She antisocial. She didn't really talk to nobody like that. Yeah. So after class another day, cause it get more. You feel me? It get more Joker and Harley Quinn type things. We doing stuff. You know how it go. So we in class one day. We getting our papers back and stuff. Cause by this time we doing essays and stuff. Now you know how it goes. If you in that school stuff, I dropped out. You feel me? Hey, I had other passions in life, but if you in the school stuff, you know how them essays get. You know how long it don't take long to start getting them, and it don't start long for the work to start coming in. So by now we getting essays and stuff, and right at this point we texting a little more. I told her I ain't the biggest texter and stuff like that, but by this time we texting a little more, and class going by, she talking. Now the class was cool. The class was like, cool teacher. This was what I said. That was my favorite professor. That was my favorite professor. I'll give it to her because I really like the class. I really like writing. I really like getting my thoughts out on paper, or just able to just articulate my words. It's just fun to me. It's like I'll say it's a passion. It's definitely a passion because I like that. I like writing for real. So as I'm writing and stuff, and I turn it in and stuff like that, we get our papers back, and I'm getting straight A's in this class. I'm getting straight A's. So I'm on my Joker-ish, but Joker's smart for real. So Joker getting A's on his paper. I'm doing my thing, feel me? And I'm on timing though. I'm on straight timing. So I give her a little heads up, like I'm on timing. Harley Quinn is, you know how it goes. She rock with Joker, so she with it. She with it again. She with it every night pretty much. You feel me? So after class, we don't make it out the building. We go straight to the public bathroom. Now I took her to the men's public bathroom. We head in the stall. She giving me the fellatio. The games begin again. I'm in there digging, hitting her spot, 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 hitting her spot. And then, you know, that was that. You feel me? I come out the bathroom, and we talked for a little longer. You know, I dove at her crib. I think her roommate was there. You feel me? We doing our thing, hitting her spot, hitting her spot, hitting her spot, hitting her spot, hitting her spot. You know what I mean? And you know, she came to my spot a couple more times. You know, my dorm. You know, we smoked, chill. But after that, I wasn't really. I got onto other shorties. I ain't gonna lie. By then, I was already settled in. By then, I already scoped out the whole scenery. So yeah, by then I was already settled in, and I just kind of stopped talking to her because I just stopped talking to her. And yeah, I just was hitting the gym, eating, and just focus on my work. And like I said, I already scoped everything out, so I start talking to other shorties and stuff like that. But whole time though, I really got in my head though, like this college is not for me. Like I really got other visions in my head. So I was waiting it out for a while. You know, and I just always had in the back of my head, you know, this college stuff not really it for me. I ain't really feeling it. But you know, I started just messing around with other shorties and stopped talking to her. And, you know, yeah, that was that. You know, but Harley Quinn, she gave much hospitality. You feel me? I gave hospitality back in return. She wanted to play the games for real. She wanted to come along the ride and you know, play the games with Joker. So if you like, make sure you comment, subscribe. I'ma holler at y'all in another one.